Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on April 12, 2023. Russia-Ukraine war at a glance. What we know on day 413 of the invasion. The Guardian, Egypt wanted to arm Russia with thousands of rockets in secret, to avoid problems with West, report claims. The Independent, Rhodes, Egypt arming Russia would be a geopolitical bombshell as second-largest U.S. aid recipient. MSNBC, Egypt planned secret rocket and artillery help for Russia. Evening Standard, Russia-Ukraine war at a glance. What we know on day 412 of the invasion. Madeleine Kingsbury missing. Live, search for Winona mother focuses near highway as final texts revealed. The Independent, where is missing Mayo Clinic staffer Maddie Kingsbury? Inside Edition, Minnesota mom missing under suspicious circumstances chuckled about a funny photo exchange in last texts to sister. Oxygen, sister of Winona missing woman breaks family's silence in search. KTTC, the search continues for a missing Minnesota mother. Sheffield United, lifelong Blades fan on century of supporting club. Trump says court staff were crying at his arrest. BBC, Trump mocked for claiming NYC courthouse staff were crying when he was arrested. The Independent, Trump steamrolls Tucker Carlson on his own show. Rolling Stone, Trump says police officers, court employees were crying at his arraignment. The Hill, Tucker Carlson mocked for humiliating interview with Trump after leaked texts revealed hatred. Russian hackers target security cameras inside Ukraine coffee shops. Russia-Ukraine war live. Russia risks becoming economic colony of China as isolation deepens, says CIA director. The Guardian, CIA chief says Russia risks being China's economic colony. Reuters, CIA chief says Russia risks being China's economic colony. Mayan ball game scoreboard thought to be over 1,000 years old found in Mexico. The Guardian, at Mexico's Chichen Itza, archaeologists discover Mayan scoreboard. Reuters Canada, archaeologists discover ancient Mayan scoreboard at Mexico's Chichen Itza site. Europe migrant crisis, 400 people still stranded on boat. BBC, Italian Coast Guard races to save 1,200 people adrift in Mediterranean. Al Jazeera English, Italian Coast Guard in rescue of 2 fishing boats carrying 1,200 people. The Guardian, Italy's Coast Guard works to rescue 1,200 migrants drifting at sea. France 24 English. France 24 English, boat carrying 400 migrants adrift between Italy and Malta. Jerusalem holy site visits restricted after Israeli soldiers shoot 2 Palestinians. The Guardian, Israel bans non-Muslims from Al-Aqsa Mosque during Ramadan amid heightened tensions. France 24. France 24 English, Israel halts non-Muslim visitors from entering Al-Aqsa complex until end of Ramadan. Middle East Eye, Netanyahu bars Jewish visitors from Temple Mount for last 10 days of Ramadan. The Times of Israel, Israel bans visits of Jews to Temple Mount in last 10 days of Ramadan. Tennessee Republican accused of calling Democrat expelled over gun protester, baboon, in 2020. The Independent, I hear racist statements all the time, lawmaker on Tennessee State House. CNN, Tennessee politics and U.S. gun policies are both warped by racism. Bloomberg, opinion, an undemocratic power play in Tennessee. UN tells Afghan staff to stay home after Taliban ban on female workers. The Guardian, Taliban ban on women has forced UN into appalling choice. Al Jazeera English, UN tells Afghan staff to stay home until May after Taliban ban on female workers. The Independent, UN reviews presence in Afghanistan after Taliban ban on female staff. Warrington Guardian, Taliban ban women from restaurants and green spaces in Afghanistan. English News, WION. 1 dead and 3 wounded in shooting at Washington, D.C. funeral. The Independent, 1 dead, 3 injured after shooting outside D.C. funeral home. Express, multiple people shot outside Washington, D.C. funeral home by gunmen who fled in green vehicle. Daily Mail, 1 killed, 3 hurt in shooting outside D.C. funeral home. The Independent, Washington, D.C., 1 dead and 3 hurt at funeral home after victim burial. Dalai Lama, the significance of tongue greetings in Tibetan culture. The Independent, Dalai Lama apologizes after video shows him asking little boy to suck my tongue. Bristol Live, Dalai Lama, owed an unusual form of greetings as spiritual leader Chop accused say he asked boy to suck him tongue. BBC, Dalai Lama's biggest controversies, from attractive female successor to asking boy to suck his tongue. The Independent, Dalai Lama apologizes after asking boy to suck his tongue. Former Prime Minister Liz Truss to urge West to get real about China threat in political comeback speech. Sky News, Liz Truss to say Macron trip to China was sign of weakness. The Guardian, from statesman to China's bosom buddy, how Macron angered the West, France 24 English. France 24 English, Xi-Macron summit, China didn't divide the pro-Ukraine alliance. Bloomberg, UK's Truss warns of Western weakness over China in wake of Macron visit. China's drills near Taiwan, war-like escalation from exercises last year. The Guardian, Chinese aircrafts and ships remain around Taiwan after drills end. The Times and the Sunday Times, China-Taiwan, how Beijing calibrates its Taiwan response. BBC, Chinese Navy conducts large-scale exercise around Taiwan. Naval News, fighter jets take off from Taiwan airbase, WION shorts. Louisville bank shooting, live, Bodycam shows police confronting and fatally shooting gunman. The Independent, Kentucky bank shooting, Bodycam video shows police under fire. BBC, Dalai, Louisville officials call for politically impossible reform after shooting in red state. MSNBC, Louisville attack shows challenge of curbing violent videos. The Independent, Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear reveals he lost two close friends in Louisville shooting #shorts. Ministry of Defense refuses to deny UK special forces have been operating in Ukraine after US documents are leaked online. Sky News, Ukraine war, leak shows Western special forces on the ground. BBC, Pentagon document leak sparks search for source who exposed classified information. CBS News, the Pentagon Papers leak is embarrassing for the US but disastrous for Ukraine. iNews, opinion, the leaked intelligence on Ukraine tells a chilling story. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.